Right, so this is going on my YouTube channel as well. So I'll introduce it a bit. I thought it would be nice to give people a bit of a tour around the content we've got on the Big Fat Challenge, because it's just growing all the time. I mean, we just did an episode just before this actually on water and hydration, which will be not up there in this version, but it'll be up there soon. But just to take everybody through exactly what's in here and what you're getting for your ridiculously low amount of money for this. So Ben, take us through the menus and everything. Have a quick look through exactly what's in here, eh?
Yeah, so when you log into your members area, you get the homepage. You've got the links to the Q&A webinar, which is an hour and a half every Sunday. We've really recently introduced that. We've got a link to the Facebook group to join. And then if you want to find out about the Big Fat Tribe as well, you can find out that on there. We'll start by going, so you've got this progress bar as well. That it just keeps track of which posts you've been to, because there are a lot, right? So it's organized into these 13.
Ben, just one sec before you go on there. Could you just say quickly to people that the challenge that we're going through here is recorded material apart from that Q&A every week. But the tribe is for ongoing support. So we have a lot more calls a week. Probably get into that later, but that's the distinction between the challenge and the tribe.
Yeah.
So carry on.
And you don't have to join the tribe. It's just if you would like more support. Okay, so it's organized by week. Start with like the introduction, and each week has got its own challenge as well, which also has a video. There's Phil looking quite a lot thinner there. So look, and I'm quite a lot chunkier in January.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing, because when you go through these videos, you can see, because I made no secret of getting pretty sick at the end of last year. That would be 2022. Listening to this in 2023, we're making it in 2023, and so we had our own challenges. I got really skinny. Ben was a bit chumpy, and you can see us sort of balancing out as the weeks go on. So you can see the progress that we make, and see all the progress that our the members of the challenge also experienced. It's a fascinating journey, so I'm really glad we recorded all that.
Yeah, and we've got obviously for each one, the challenges, lots and lots. We just keep adding these, and they tend to be the short videos. Also adaptation issues, which is really interesting, oxalate dumping, all stuff on there, so that's all covered. And also we've got the calls as well for each week, so like the call recording. So what we did was, when we did this, started it at New Year 2023, we did it with a live group, and we recorded all the calls. So we had an hour of call every single day for 90 days, and you basically get all the recordings of those. So you can go through it. There's an awful lot of information that comes through in the calls as well, and you get to hear people's questions and challenges and everything along the way. So that's just week 2. Obviously, we just there's no point flicking through all the weeks. We've also got then the Q&A. So we started doing these in June 2023, and so under that menu, then we've got the recordings of all the Q&As that we've ever done. There we are, all looking a little bit healthier there in June, aren't we? Yeah, and that's not even, we haven't even got into the bonuses. So I mean, there's hours, literally hours, but 7 hours of calls every week if you want to go through those. If you really want to dive deep into it,
it's got to be like 150 hours at least with the with the challenges as well. Yeah.
And that's not even getting into the bonuses. So number one, the one I'm most excited about, the Red Pill Food Revolution. And this is the book that is still not out yet. We're expecting it to be on sale September 2023. But if you click into that, you can get the full book as a PDF, or every chapter is available. You can download the PDF, and you can also get the MP3 if you want to listen to it as well, narrated by me. So every chapter there, all 21 chapters, and this really is mind-blowing. It's life-changing experience for us writing it, and it will be for you as well, right, Bentley?
And that honestly, the feedback we've had on that book, I mean, I think the book itself is worth the price of this challenge. We've definitely over delivered on this, I think, but it's a pleasure to do that.
Yeah. So do you want to talk a bit about Sina's contribution with the EFT as well?
Yeah, this wonderful lady, Stina Fjord, turned up as one of our members from the beginning of January. We'd had amazing results as well with going onto a carnivore diet. But she is a real expert in the EFT, emotional freedom technique, the tapping, as it's often called. And a lot of this can be great for getting rid of cravings, addictions, all sorts. And if you're sick at the time, there's pain release. There's all kinds. So getting into the whole emotional side of it as well. This is not, this whole challenge is not just about diet. It's about all of our ancestral disconnects and getting rid of any stresses that we might have and any addictions and whatever that keep us off the path. So make sure to check out Sina's content in there as well.
Yeah, and then if there's any other specific guides, for example, the guide to the liver flush, which you've updated, if people want to do that, and we talk about that a lot on the daily calls as well. People going through this to help clean out the liver and the gallbladder. And we've got the borax protocol as well on there.
And I'd say for people who've got this far watching it going, right, that, well, if you're doing liver flushing, then I'm not going any further. That's a load of woo-woo, it's nonsense. Well, I don't know. I've done 60 of them. They might sound a bit weird, but incredible results we've seen that are undeniable. And take it or leave it. It's not like part of the challenge that you have to do it, but the subject came up, so we put stuff in there. Perhaps we should bring the iodine protocol in there as well. But
yeah. Even more free stuff that we've thrown in. My book that I wrote a few years ago, How to Be Rich Today, it's all about simplifying your lifestyle and just getting the most out of life without having to go and grab more money. Another course that I wrote again a few years ago called Expert Liberation, which is about how to take your own personal expertise and to turn it into a business. And that's there as an ebook as well. And Phil's book, Arthritis, the Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me, also in PDF.
Ah, yes. So that's free as well. Now, this is something that I still sell on Amazon, and it became a Kindle bestseller for a while when I wrote it back. It must be 10 years ago now, 9 years ago maybe, when I hadn't even quite gone carnivore yet. I was going to the year after, but I was close. But it's in 3 parts about my battles with the medical system and then figuring out what had gone wrong. And the third part is very more sort of emotional and spiritual stuff and about healing. And it's got some wonderful reviews and people still come along to chat to me about that book, when they've found it on Amazon or whatever. And and that's free as well. Yeah, I'd forgotten we put that on there. God, we are spoiling you.
All included. Even stuff on meat preparation. We'll do stuff on butchery, how to make, or Sally's done a kebab. Heather's got one on making pemmican, So, and again, anything else that comes up that's useful. This is a living and growing program of stuff. There's even the breathwork session that Phil's son Tom did when he was over.
Recently. You could got to try that. Got to go through that. It's amazing. The whole business of breathwork is really transformational. So my son's put up a video about that, and we put it on the challenge.
Yeah. So there's an awful lot of stuff there. So how do you get onto this? If you go to the bigfatchallenge.com homepage,
www. As you always remind me,
you've got to put the www for technical reasons. And then at any point, you can click the Let's Get Started button or work through all of this. And there's links as well at the bottom of all of this. But definitely well worth reading that homepage if you're not already convinced. So let's get started. Just click on that. And it will launch it. And the price only $99, that's US dollars, for all of that stuff, hundreds of hours of stuff that we've looked at. And if you are unable, or if $99 would be difficult for you, then you've got options of getting the same thing with a discount. The point is that we don't want anybody to be excluded from having access to this. So, if you can't afford $99 comfortably, then you can get it for less as well. Just select that, and then it will ask you, it'll send you your login details, and you're in, and you're away. You can do the challenge at your own pace.
I mean, nobody can complain about that. It's $19 you can get it for. Although if you can pay 99, please pay 99, because honestly, it's worth that. But we understand if you can't. $19 though, $19. That's probably more than the book would cost when it comes out.
Yeah.
That's absolutely nothing.
So try it, check it out, do the challenge. It will change your life if you do it, and I don't think you will look back. And that's certainly the experience that we've had with all the hundreds of people who've come through already. So yeah, please join us, and we'd love to see you on the Q&A as well.
Yeah, and also, you know, if you go through this, or even before you go through this, if you do want, or while you're going through it, if you do want to join the tribe as well, that's separate. It's a monthly subscription, but you will get, I think we have for like 4 extra calls a week, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that.
Yeah, we have.
But we have, you know, it's not all about education. It's all, if you need to ask a question, you can ask a question in there as well. Outside the Q&A, you have access to us and other people who are, you know, who are experts anyway, already are members of the tribe. Some amazing people we've got on there, but also people who've come through the challenge and had a great results. And so they're all on there. You have amazing supportive group. I mean, we just go on there sometimes if it's just the original guys on a call and go hang out and talk about all sorts of stuff. But, you know, if you want support, that's there for you as well. And it's particularly good, I think, for people recently, you know, whether they feel isolated from all the nonsense that's gone on over the past 3 years and want to find their tribe, who are very open-minded about all the things we can't mention. But also, you know, if, I don't know anybody who's carnivore, I don't know anybody, they all think I'm mad, all my family do. You want a tribe, you'll always feel great among, you know, and you can hang out and chat about whatever you want, and we're always there to support you.
Brilliant. So yes, please check it out, try it out. We'd love to meet you. We'd love to share that bit of journey with you as well. So yeah, go along to www.thebigfatchallenge.com, and we'll see you in there.
Cool. See you there.